I'm going to take a second here and just make sure all is well. I have to text my kiddo and tell her why. Hi, Indigo. I have to text my kiddo and tell her why the Wi-Fi is not working. Okay, let's see. I can't wait for February. Oh, hi, Marvita. I actually get a Starlink in hopefully February. So I won't have to like unplug the internet, move it in my room, blah, 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 blah. My kids will be a lot happier. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? We'll go ahead and try this with everybody else on the internet in my house. I just wanted to come on. It's been a little while. And I just wanted to say that tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be on Kevin's channel, The Healing Medium. And then I will be on Jay's channel. Let me see. I think it's I don't want to guess. Yeah, the 17th. I would have been right. So Sunday on The Healing Medium, and then on Tuesday I'll be on Jay's channel, and be talking and hopefully doing some mini readings. So I thought I'd come on and do a healing meditation. I kind of feel like I need one, and Kevin is such a sweetheart. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. And I've never been on Jay's channel. I've seen both Kevin and Jay do their live streams, but it's my first time on both of their channels. And I was on with Amy too. What is her channel? Smiling Tarot, Love and Light? I forget what it was called. But she's a joy. Holy moly. We have so many good people in this community. I'm glad I'm a part of it. How's everybody doing after the holidays? You guys okay out there? We had a really fun holiday time. We were sick in November, but December we pulled through and had a really fun time. I hope you guys did okay as well. I think while my dogs are quiet and my husband is in the garage, I'll go ahead and start this so we don't get disrupted. Yeah, those storms are gnarly, Marvita. Hi, Sister of Six. There's also some crazy things going on in Mexico too with the cartel and the Mexican government. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but some of the videos coming out, I'm like, the poor people in that area. Yeah, Indigo says they're glad the holidays are over and looking forward. I'm excited about this year. I've stopped. This is the first year where I've stopped being like, okay, this year will be easier because yeah, every year just seems to be new challenges. So I am excited for a new beginning though. Do you think you might lose power, Marvita, with the storm that's coming in? Does that happen in your area? I know when we lived in Mammoth Lakes in the Sierras, we would lose power with high winds, um, and we would also lose power when the fires would come through because I think they actually turned the grid off. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Fresh start. I think that will be the intention for this meditation. Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. Okay, yeah, I kind of surprised everybody here by popping on. Been dealing with some oppressive energy as of late, so moving forward, yeah, with hope and faith. That feels good. Wow. When I think of a creek, I don't feel it. I mean, I don't see it as something that is filled up all the way. Creeks are supposed to be small. So, wow. And that was last week. Pray for those banks to hold that little creek in. Okay. Um, yeah, I grew up in Vermont, and those rivers, they can, they can really, rivers can really move the land. Hi, Shockwave. Shockwave, I was telling everyone that tomorrow I'm going to be on Kevin's channel, 4 o'clock Pacific time, I believe. And you have family in California? Yeah, some of the videos coming out of California with the flooding has been crazy. Yeah, so on the Healing Mediums channel tomorrow at 4, and then with Jay on Jay's channel on Tuesday, if I'm remembering that correctly. I can't remember what time it is, though. Okay, I am going to go ahead. Yeah, yeah. The flooding in Vermont, I didn't live there. Well, I lived there when floods came through, but when the big one came through and just redirected, and people were nowhere near a river, and then it turned out that it, it affected their land, it affected their houses. It just moved where it needed to go. Yeah, we always said we needed to purchase a generator too. Everybody in Mammoth where lots of heavy snow, and then the wind would come through, and then the electrical company would shut stuff off all the time. Even the businesses, the restaurants had a hard time, so they all got the big generators so they could continue. It'd be really nice to have a whole house generator. I'd settle for a little one though. I used to live in California. I grew up in Vermont. Then I lived in Southern California in a place called Oceanside. It's northern San Diego County. My kiddos were raised there, and then for 2 years we were in Mammoth Lakes in the High Sierras where the fires were, and and then we decided high altitude was too much, so then we moved to. I live in Idaho now, near Boise. And Idaho has a lot of that Vermont charm. People are just really nice here, and the landscape is so cool. Yeah, that happened to you in New Hampshire. Was that when the big flooding happened? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Vermont is really beautiful. I grew up, well, my husband and I both grew up there. My sister still lives there, so we go back to visit her. She lives in Colchester, which is near Burlington, so it's the northern part. They are the best potatoes. That's no joke. No joke. And my mom moved here with us as well, and yeah, she goes crazy for their potatoes. I'm not even joking. Yeah, yeah, the bad ice storms. I remember my sister went. We were in Vermont. My sister was going to go on vacation with her husband. My mom took her kids, and I was supposed to like watch the house and the dog. And I was a dumb teenager or whatever. Probably I was a dumb like 19, 20-year old. And so she leaves and I'm like, oh, this will be fun. And the power went out all over Colchester. I think like most of the northern part of Vermont. And so my dad is trying to tell me on the phone like how to like do this and that to keep the house safe and from the pipes so the pipes didn't burst, and it was too cold, so I had to take the dog to my apartment where dogs aren't allowed, and I had roommates, and I'm like, oh my god. And it was a Brittany Spaniel, so they have like all this energy, and I'm like, oh, I can't go outside and walk you, it's like slippery. Everything was coated in ice, the trees were falling. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful to look at, but very destructive. Yeah, ice storms are not fun. Water is pretty powerful. Like life-changing. Yeah, Ben and Jerry's. Long Trail Ale is brewed in Vermont. I grew up in a town where Long Trail Ale started. The weather in Idaho, it is different. It's like everywhere else where it's like we have snow one day and then the next day it's warm. So there's no consistency. I don't, anywhere, I believe, but here it's, in the 30s in the wintertime right now. It's been pink sky in the morning. So there's been some rain that came through, and so yeah, we're just kind of on sometimes there's rain, sometimes there's snow. There's no snow right now on the ground. So it comes and then it melts. Might stay around for a little while, but where I live, near the Boise area, it's the accumulation of snow isn't like where I lived in Vermont. Definitely not. Definitely not in Mammoth Lakes. Mammoth Lakes, they're like a storm's coming through, and it's like you have to stay up all night doing the snow blower, and yeah, they get feet, lots of feet of snow. Okay, let's do Southern Oregon. It's really close to me. The people who that trim my dog's hair, they work here in Eagle, Idaho, but they have a ranch in Oregon. And I always say Boise wrong. It's supposed to be, what is it supposed to be? I always say it wrong. Boise. It's Boise. People, they're not happy with California people. Moving somewhere new is fun. We've done it a lot. Okay. I am going to go ahead and start. Hi, Sharon. Okay. I am ready to go. Yeah, there are a lot of Mormons. Apparently the high school that my kiddo goes to, someone told me there's a lot of Mormon families. I like all the comments. Okay. I already forgot what our intention is, but I believe it was new beginnings, new starts. Oh, they're showing me putting down like, um, they're showing me like how we can, not individually, but collectively, we're like building a new path forward. They're showing me like these little pavers, like everybody's like helping with these little pavers for this path forward towards the ideal of being one, where we all kind of were cut from the same cloth, or our frequencies are all part of the same. um, we're just, our frequencies might be individual, but we're all part of the same tapestry, if that makes any sense. So laying out the path, kitana ishtitano ewa ewa ewa. And they're showing me how individuals have different colored, bricks or pieces, whatever they're helping to build this path. So it is really pretty, really colorful, really unique to everybody individually, but all within the same path. And the path is also flexible too. They're bringing me to those docks that are out in the ocean, where they're floating docks, and you can see it with when the waves come through. So these paths are not, they're not strict. They're not necessarily well defined. It's something that is flexible, movable. There's freedom to it. And they're bringing me to like pressure in my head, pressure in my ears, my sinuses. So maybe we could work on that. And throat. It always goes to the throat. So go ahead and take a couple deep breaths with me. Opening up our third eye. With grace and ease. Calling in our helpers. The collective bricklayers. Pau mushema tinyuma kwishewa tamawewa yewa. Tanyanyuma waeshe nama yema. Panu coming closer. Inviting your people closer. Kanu nana yema shewa. Yenama yewa shewa. It's better to lay the bricks of this path close, like shoulder to shoulder. Panuewa, people in front of us, people on the side of us. Etana kitana mashiwa. Kanana yema shiwa yiwa. Yenana yema 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 wa shiwa. Kitana shima wa ye wa ye wa wo ye ya ye nama shiwa wa. Kitana shinama ye wa. Yenana ye sheka titana shinama ye wa. They're painting us with the materials that are our pavers, our bricks, our mud pies, whatever it is we're using for this path, they're painting us. Tatutano shtita has a very earthy feel to it. Yenana yewa and the flowers, how they use the flowers for color. Katatano shtiwa nunana yewa. Yena, they're bringing in the clover. Yenana shinana yenana yenana yenana. Wiwa yema wa shiwa ye. Yenana, 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 yewa, shiwa. They're bringing in the bees to help. They're bringing in the bees to help with the nectar, to help things stick together yet be pliable. Bringing in the hive mind. Anu nanana yewa, shinama yewa. Atutana ishtitana mayewa. Paukui, paukui, paukui. And in the distance, we see a bird flying. Kuna tutana, the winged one. Konui shiwa, kutatana kina mashiwa. Yena maye, and in our heart, we call them closer to us. Wishe, wishe, matotana e wa, ki ane shiwa. Nukai, ano ishtita. Enanayewa, calling them closer with our hearts. Anunana, see them circling above us with their keen eyesight. Ayam, ayaui, ayena sheua. Kina tuda ke shinama yewa. Anui anai auai. They say we can rely on them to help us see. Yena yena mauki. Ayena maiau. They're showing me us working on our path, but then they show us others working on the path far, far away from us in a different land. Aina iau, ai au, au. Ayana mau kai. Yena mau. Everybody's bringing in their own cultural ingredients into this path. Yenana, 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 ye. Ayena, ayena, ayau. People are coming in and they're planting things alongside the path for nutrition. Pao titana mai ayau. Yenana, yenana, mayeu. They're showing me time. They're showing me the sun is shining and it's nice and warm. And then I see the change to evening, to dusk. And then the moon comes up. And as that circles around our path, forward, Forward we go together. Kuinana ye mama ye mama ye. And the winged ones that are keeping an eye on the bigger picture, the keen eyesight. Uishewai kanona ye maukai. It changes from different bird. Kato tanu ishewa. At night it's the owl. Uishewa namakia uiau. And just imagine you're on this path. You just close your eyes and sense that the time is going by. E tanu ishewa. The sun comes up. It just circles right around us. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. Kuishewa ninamayewa. Seeing the stars. Ishe nana ye mama uia uai. Aye nana ye nana ye nana ye nana mau. Ye nana ye nana ye nana ye nana ooh. They say seasons come and go. Kaui shimao no 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 giwa. Ye shinama yewa. Ye nama tanariwa shiwa. They're talking about how the rivers. Au nana ye ma ye wa uia ye. Ka ye ma shima ki. Look what Mother Nature can do. Kaku shima yewa. Water carves out the stone. Itawe shinama yewa. What is time? E shinama wa. We nama shinama yewa. We tanu ishiwa wa yewa. Kitanu ishiwa. Having a different relationship with time, with the seasons. Ewa nama yewa. Kwewa shima yewa. Yinama wa yewa. Shinama yewa. Tanuiwa. And in our heart spaces, we just think about the path, the material that we put on this path of the collective. Wishtitana yewa. Charging that up in our heart spaces, putting our love and our light, whatever that is. And don't forget, you can also put shadow in as well. Katotanana shinama yewa. The sun, the moon. Katotana ishiwa yema tana yewa yewa yewa. There's shadows in our lives as well as light. Ito no shima yewa kaye. And thanking our people for coming close, and our animals for coming close. Feeling them, loving them. Pure love. Aishinama wa yewa. Anuna yewa. And if we could ask them to maybe take something from us that doesn't belong to us, something that we might be holding on to that doesn't serve us anymore, or doesn't belong to us. Walking forward a little bit lighter on this path, if they would be so gracious to just take some burdens off of us, off of our shoulders, off of our back. Taking away anything in the voice area, the heart area that would like to be released at this time for healing, for going forward. Knowing that it's okay to cry, to feel. Embracing our loved ones that are helping us, our ancestors, our helpers. Asking that the pressure in the head be alleviated. Feels like power. It's power. Kitana Shtita, powerful energy. Releasing the pressure in the head, the throat, the sinuses, the ears. And when you're ready, Kutananana Shiva. Feel free to stay in this for a little bit. I still feel like there's some throat things going on. Stay with your ancestors. Stay with your helpers, your higher self, your inner teachers, and just see if they can take what's in the neck. Okay, that feels better. So the ants are coming in as well. The ants, they're helping release anything. They're taking away, happily and gladly taking away some things, the little pieces that turn into the big pieces away from us. And they're also helping us with our path, the way ants can help. Also bringing in that communication with people that are in the physical, people that are outside of the physical coming into this new year. So yay for us. And seeing our ancestors stepping away, thanking them, thanking our helpers, thanking our animals, seeing that the hawk that was with us is well fed and well nourished, seeing that the bees have everything that they need, the ants have everything they need, and as well as any of the animals, people that showed up for you as well. We just make sure that well fed, well nourished, well hydrated. And so it is. That feels better. I needed that. Oh, looks like I was doing some tapping on my chest. Gonna wrap up my bird wings. That was lovely. I miss doing these. Hi, Gertrude. Hi. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. This was really unexpected and really fun, and whew, for me, much needed. I feel grounded and I got my wings out as well. So yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be, it's going to be a really interesting chit chat with Kevin over on his channel, The Healing Medium. And then another interesting chit chat with Jay on Tuesday. So I hope I can see you guys there. And I'll be doing, going back to the collective meditations as this was, just because I love them so much, and things in my life had settled down. So yeah, so I can do the collective meditations and some mini readings, mini healings where I go in and, people can be put on the list, and then I'll just do a scan and just see what we can do while we do like the energetic scan. See if you have any soul wounds, any, pains that need to go, like bye-bye, if we can do that together, co-creation with a mini reading. So blessings to you too, Shockwave. Yeah, I needed this more than I realized too. Yeah. All right. Well, everybody take care. Be safe out there, but also take chances, as my friend would say to her children when they went off to school. Be safe, take chances. And I will see you tomorrow on Kevin's channel. Be well.